Hello, dear viewer, and welcome to this review of Vivid Night on Steam with me, Jalanon, and Lunar Nebula Gaming. Vivid Night is made by Asobiism Company Limited. It is basically a roguelike deck builder where you collect gems of characters. You need 3 of the same one, then you can upgrade it, and so on and so forth. Some of the differences between other deck builders are the abilities to use your own gems to affect the battle as the person collecting all these characters. Now, other things to note for parents, the game is rated ages 9+ on iOS. And on iOS, it's about 322 megabytes, and overall, $9.99, which is $5 cheaper than Steam's version. Now, on the Steam store, if we can get over here, you can see that the game is actually $14.99, and it takes about a gigabyte instead. It's still got very positive reviews on both systems. I have not played the iOS version, so I can't tell you too much about that. But from what I've seen on here, at least, it should be pretty fun. So, overall, other things you may want to note, they do have this animation. That might be something parents could have concern over. Not sure. Depends on the parent, I'm sure. Now, other things to note, you've got a field guide. All these gems and things you see here, you slowly unlock by playing the game. And I have not unlocked every gem, but I've still beaten the story. However, as you can see, there's still a lot of stuff for me to find and do if I wanted to complete the game. So I've done about half the achievements in the game too, and there's still a lot to do, and I've even gone through all that, and well, I guess we'll go back to our continue first. But we will go here to show that the game does save between floors. Now, I have played through here and done all the previous floors. You usually start from here and go to a certain bottom floor. The story mode goes until basically you reach the Witch's Maze, which has a bottom floor of, I want to say, 12 or 13, which usually takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete. And thankfully, once again, once you reach a new floor, you can go here, quit and return to title. Yep. And it will remember when you entered that floor. If you progress at all, though, it won't remember the progression on the floor in the Steam version. So I bet that's still true on the iOS version. So if you do need to take a break, just know you'll probably have to start from the beginning again. I'm going to use the WASD keys to move here. We've got an alchemist. We can convert these resources here into new gems for our character, the Crystal Princess Amelia, to use. So let's get rid of a fireball for a giant's dagger. You can see all the available stuff we can create right here. I'm going to take a heal. Heal me. Get rid of exorcism, I think. I never really use Iron Shield. This is an easy run, so I'm not too worried. Now, as you can see, we can also refresh what we've got here. We can also lock certain gems, so let's... No, I can't do that until I unlock this feature in the Kingdom Grimoire, which requires 10 meta currency, which is that big purple gem that we saw in White Witch Zeola's area. So, let's refresh. As you can see, we changed which gems we could create. And we might try to go for this bomb fruit. Let's see. Giant dagger. Still pretty good. I'll take it. Get rid of another exorcism bow for it. Look for one more thing. And then... yes, you know what? I'll take another exorcism bow over this fireball gem, which gives burn to an enemy. And burn, as you can see, if you hover over it, it'll tell you different things, like the exorcism bow provides an exorcism debuff, which decreases magic defense by 30. Effect value decreases by 1 every time magic damage is taken. So, they slowly get their magic defense back as we hit them with magic. Okay, now as you can see here, we find new gem characters. When it's shining like this, that means we can upgrade a character now. I can already do that, but I need to find a place where I can sit and rest, or a merchant, or I can buy more, to allow me to actually combine these. So, I will actually take the Black Knight Onyx, because it's got a very good synergy. So what we're trying to do is collect enough of these to get these symbols. Once you upgrade a unit, you have their symbols forever. So right now, if we combine these, we get the orange and sun symbol from it. And that will go over here. And that would give us one forever, and this forever, even if this isn't in our party. Now if let's see then, find a good place, we will go up and around. Let's see, you can also click the M button in the Steam version to see the map. We have accessories to help give us other benefits, like Blade Craft when we get into battle, which increases our physical damage. And you can find more accessories through the run, but you have to get rid of your old one. We're going to use the Exorcism Bow against this Armored Bear, because it's pretty tough. Now, there are cutesy anime voice lines and sound effects. If you don't like that, you can go here and do things like turn down the sound effects. You know. But yeah, that's a major part of the game, I would say. So, if you don't like that aesthetic, you may want to skip out on this game. Okay, so we're going to do this. And now, even if I pull her out of there, we still have this active symbol of the sun. And as you can see, the symbols kind of fade out, as in they are now a part of your team forever. Let's see if we can't buy something else, like Green Knight Chrome, you. So they cost 30. And as you can see, to refresh the store costs 6 in this level. Other levels, it'll be more expensive, like 10. We are going to sell the Black Knight Onyx. And I can't upgrade Chrome yet unless I get rid of more stuff. And I don't care that much about getting Frieza's synergy, do I? Do I? Let's refresh and find out. I care about getting Blue as a synergy now. Go ahead and sell you. We get 30 back. So, what is really nice about this game is they do try to take a little bit of the luck out of it, where buying and selling units is always their cost. So, once you've upgraded that though, then if you bought extra units, so if I do this, and we go to party, make sure you're in party when you want to upgrade, sell, we'll let you sell. Then we upgrade Knight Bruce. Aha. And of course we can only sell the upgraded unit for 30, not 90. So that is one of the things to keep an eye on. Is your money or carrots in this game? However, because we're about to face the final boss of this run, I will do this. I could replace Greenwind Knight Chrome with you, and then we get these two synergies as well, Second Strike and Zeal on all allies, which seems pretty decent. We don't have the best defense, we're pretty fast with Twin Blade Knight Row. But just about anybody else has more defense and health right now. So, Sunder, grants attack to self, we'll just switch you out. Put you in the back so you're a little more protected. Usually, it'll go 2, 2, 2 once you have all 6 unlocked positions with Crystal Princess Amelia. Let us continue. See what we find, eh? So this is a recovery spot. You can only use the recover once per floor, unless you find another recovery spot. The more hurt you are, the more mana it will cost, unless you find an accessory that gives you a benefit where, hey, it only costs 1 mana to recover anything, which is a pretty good benefit. But this is our lineup right now. Because we have 4 units, we have 2 here and 2 here. I've got the Giant's Dagger, which lets me deal 65 physical damage to back row enemies. You can see one of them is going to do something funny. Okay. We're doing fine, though. Now, if you ever want to check your enemy's status, just go over here. You can hover over it. We've given them Shock, which means on taking damage, they take that yellow font of shock damage. Right now, they have lowered physical defense. I could Giant's Dagger again. And I think I will. We've gotten a thing that really lowers our cooldowns. So, yeah. That's why it's not showing a 3 right now. I think it's this one. Yeah, reduces gym cooldowns by 1, our Arcane Earrings. And as you can see, your accessories also give you synergies. So you may choose one just for the synergy. But for now, we continue. Okay, and I've already got the key. So I've beaten a group and gotten the key to the next floor, which in this case is just the inn. Okay. And as you can see, we have one enemy here, but I can still giant stagger. It only hits once, though. It doesn't hit it twice. So there are a lot of little things you can figure out about the game as you progress. Let's go ahead and get Night Garnet. As at least 30 carats in our bank, right? Okay, so this doesn't help me at all. And we would actually lose one of our chariot symbols, which doesn't matter. We only need 2 to get the first level of chariot, 4 to get the next. I'll hold on to this in case we can get another chariot thing. So to not take the new one, I click discard. To take the new one, I click equip. I'm going to discard because I'm happy. Happy. We're gonna get some more of these just because, and then we're gonna take down the boss. And as you can see, this lets us know we get Bladecraft immediately. So I can choose to use the key or do nothing. I will do nothing and return. As you can see, we're losing mana though with every move we take. When you lose all of your mana, you start taking damage on your units as you move. If all of your units get knocked out, well, you lose the run. So, make sure you pay attention. It will pay off. Got this going on right now. You can front load gems, so I don't have to wait for it to say my turn. I will do this, and then I'll do this. And we will see. It will auto fire, so be careful, because you can auto do that. Now, instead of using my mouse, I could click the numbers on my keyboard. Oh, okay. And we do get a clear bonus, that's good. Alright, so we cleared the Hermit's Domain. That's a very easy map. As you can see, we didn't get too far. Alright, but now we can go to the White Manor, where Zeal is, and we can unlock something new. So, I've mainly been focused on the Witch's Grimoire at the end of the game, since we unlocked Zeal as a character, and this helps her a lot. I will go back to the Kingdom Grimoire, though. This is what you start with. Alright, so we can get Speed Controller unlocked finally. We can accelerate the game's speed. We can get the Mushroom Bomb, 100 physical damage to one front row enemy. This is a gem that our character, either Crystal Princess Amelia or White Witch Zeola, will use. Or we can get a new character, Court Painter Zircon. What's unique about him is he uses random symbols, it looks like, based on whatever you get in the run. Okay, but he is this bronze tier unit, which isn't the best in the world. But as you can see, you can upgrade all the way to this gold star. And the stats change significantly. So you can make a terrible unit decent. But in general, you will probably want to search for a silver tier unit or uncommon to get to the gold stars. Whereas gold tier units, you will probably just get to upgrade once and they will be pretty good with an ability. But the abilities on these bronze tier units are pretty bad. I'm just going to unlock the speed controller. I have finally done it. After, what, 50, 53 unlocks? Something like that. So, that is one part of the game that you may notice. It does take a while to unlock things. But when we start a new game, we can choose, let's see. Because I've beaten it with Crystal Princess Amelia, I unlocked White Witch Zeola. She has a different party amount. We also have a lesser unit reserve. So, if you ever go over this reserve, you start losing more mana. You have a chance to lose 2 mana instead of 1 when moving. It goes up by 25%, then 50% chance, and then eventually 100%, and so on and so forth. So, the other unique thing about her is she can use gems twice in a turn, and I found in general you want the Iron Sword gem and the Magic Bullet gem, so that on turns where your other ones are cooling down, you can still deal consistent damage. Well, we'll check this out. But as you can see, we've gone through this, that, and the other stuff, all the way to the Witch's Maze, and we've gotten clear bonuses, which would let us get 3 unlocks at a time from the Grimoire. And my biggest fear was, going through the game, would we get enough of this meta currency in the future to make unlocking still feel relatively speedy? And it feels like, with at least this clear bonus stuff added on, that I think we'll be okay. I will note, it felt like there was kind of a wall to overcome once you got far enough down. But once you overcame that wall by unlocking more units and getting good synergies, the game feels pretty smooth. And you're just kind of looking for the certain things that'll help you survive, and then once you do, as long as you can figure out a plan to get powerful units, you'll probably be fine. So we could try, let's see. I don't know, traveling jewelers on every floor. Let's try this out, Okay, so as you can see, we have a special jeweler noted on each floor. They will only sell units of these 3 types. This is one of the main ways to prepare for a final boss. Okay, and we get our first accessory for free. All out 2, ooh. So it doubles the damage we deal. It makes sure that we don't activate skills as often. And I think it also doubles the damage we take. But it does have 3 synergies. So I will take it for now, and maybe regret my choices. We get 1 unit to choose. Oh, I can get this synergy already. So I think I will do that. Now, Ziola has different units she can get. So these were monsters on Crystal Princess Amelia's run. Still are monsters in Ziola's run as well, but they're also our friends now. So, you know. Frenemies till the end. I start with 2 gems as Ziola down here. That is one thing about the game that may annoy some people, is gems are, like, everywhere. I think these are called crystals. Your current materials, I'm sorry. These are materials, not gems. But everything looks so gem-like, you just wouldn't call everything gems. So, we can go to our traveling jeweler, pick up another one of you. And if we wanted to refresh for 15, which I don't, we could only get bronze tier units right now, and they'd only be red, this Empress or crown thing, and yellow. But as you can see, their second synergy per gem can be anything. But they have to have one of these 3, which really makes it easy to power up units, which is good, because you need that. We don't need to recover. We're fine here. Let's get some more materials. As you can see, as we explore, we see more of the map. These traps aren't always monsters. Sometimes they get rid of your mana. That's something important to note. Booyah. But there's all sorts of little things you can learn about the game to try and make your runs easier or more efficient. Like, I can click 1, 2 immediately and just fire off both of those. I think we're gonna collect more materials. Ooh, and free carrots. Great. Okay, so I can also click the M key to pull up the map. As you can see, we haven't connected everything, but we don't need to. I am going to go down here so we can get these materials. Do I want anything else? Like, spirit. If I get 4 spirit, we get more bright blade. Which is, you know, that's okay. That's okay. If we tried to go for the Jirochus, we can get red and thief on this guy. But then we'd need to have Jirochus in the party in order for that to matter. Because you need things with this symbol. Yep. Gem Shroom. Gem Shroom is pretty good. So it gets Spell Leech. Exploding Spores, high defense, can be nice at the beginning of the game. I will purchase it. And hopefully not to regret my choices. I will also pay 60 carrots to unlock the next slot. Now, remember, Ziola has only 5 party members she can have. And they do cost a lot to unlock compared to Crystal Princess Amelia. I feel like Ziola is the more difficult character to play. Doesn't mean she can't be just as good, just more difficult. And you do have fewer units you could use and hold on to. Alright then. We got a mana font gem. So as we lose mana, we can pop that gem to get it back. Let's see. We want to end at the merchants generally, so we are going to go up and around. We should be at a pretty good power level right now. In fact, I probably spent more money than I needed to. Usually the first 2 floors are pretty much pushover floors. There we go. But yeah, I think people who enjoy auto battlers or roguelike deck builders, anime, cutesy games, things like that, will enjoy this game. Why did I go down here first? Oh well. Oh well. We will purchase you because yes. Ooh. Okay, so upgrade here. I think I will just sell my gym shroom so we can get another upgraded unit. Put it immediately in our party. Thunder Spirits. So who has... You have more defense, but you have more health. You're also a little faster though. Okay, so we're going to do that. Eventually we're going to need better units, but for now, that ensures we have those synergies. Let's go towards this skull. Thunder Ring. Okay, we don't have any ghosts yet, but Candy is actually a very good synergy, if we can get it. So we will try. Alright. We didn't even need to deal damage thanks to shock there. Okay, cool. We're getting a lot of carrots. It is random whether or not we will find meta currency on the floor as far as I'm aware. I will try to fill up my gym slots just because that's always worthwhile. Arcane Spear isn't bad. It's not my favorite. Mirror. I've never found the mirror to actually seem worth it enough. I've never gotten a good enough gym combo for that to be like, yes. We do have shock already, apparently, so I will take that. And the nice thing about making gyms is you can make over your allotment and then replace one. Let's go freeze, because that decreases the damage we might take. I want that Rainbow Blade really badly. It is one of my favorite gyms. And I didn't get it, so I am sad. I'll take Fireball. Okay. And now I can't afford to do any more. I could refresh, but there's no point. Literally no point. So, we will do that. Map. Do I want to try to find any more materials? We're just going to head into the rest area. No. We need to schmoove down to here. And this should end right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you. If I move, I take damage on every character. And it hurts worse, if I remember correctly, if I do it again. So I'm going to use this Mana Font Gem, get 2 more mana, and then pop over here, use my key. Alright. And once again, I could have gone back to that merchant. Ooh, and we get a new character. So at the end of this floor, I'll get earrings. So, I don't have earrings yet, so that's pretty good for me. Another thing to note is if we do find a treasure vault key, we can find a different exit off the floor. And then we go to a different floor than this one. So if I want 30 carats really badly, I would go for this one still. But I could try the next option and usually find some decent stuff in the treasure. Oh, attack command. So this one sells these 3 synergies. Attack command is a very good synergy. So I will probably try to go for that. Oh, obtain a gem. All gems are sealed. Sure. There are these random events. Jewel Bullet. Gold tier. Okay, and Magic Hammer is decent. It's hard to always wait for it because you do need to kind of keep up with the power curve. In general, once you beat like the 5th floor boss, you should get enough carats to really buy a lot of stuff. That's not always true, but usually true. Okay, so Jewel Bullet is huge. That's huge for us. I will move you. Okay, so this is 150 magic damage every turn. That is one of the endgame gems we were looking for, which is great. And then we will go up here. Okay. So do I one-shot? Yes, I do. Okay, right now, I can't use my gems because putting my hand in that statue's mouth has locked them off for a few combat turns. Do I want anything here? I don't think so. Dragon Arrow? Yeah, no. We're good. We're good. We're going to save up materials now for the higher tier gems. So just like the characters, there's a silver and a gold tier after this bronze or no sir. No. We're almost through. Very good. Excellent. So now we have the key as well. That's good. Here's our party area. Okay. More carrots. I'll take it. More. Okay, well, there's a lot of backtracking to do. I think I will continue though. Because the more we beat monsters, you know, especially while they're weaker, the faster we will unseal our gems. Actually, this was probably for the whole floor. I take it back. This is probably for the whole floor, and I'm being done. Okay. Armor Bear is pretty good, but we only have a 15% chance to find more of it. So, we will check here. Oh, there's a chance that we could get more here. So that's not bad. And you can use your mouse to do this. Or drag. So yeah, we could upgrade Armor Bear. It's just, then we'd have to hold on to our units. And as you've seen in the past, we're currently okay with that. We can do that. We can hold 4 more units before it starts to hurt our mana cost. So I will buy you. I definitely want you and you. Death. We need 3 characters for death. We only need 2 for purple, though. I'm gonna speculate. Here we go. Speculation achieved. Alright. So, we will upgrade you. Upgrade you. That also gets rid of our reserve problems. So, who do we want? You guys have been doing fine so far. I think we're going to do this. Sell my Fire Spirit. And then Bat, do we keep you? For any reason. You deal magic damage, which is pretty nice. So I think I might hold on to the Bat just in case. I could buy the Ice Bird or the Ogre. I kind of want the Ogre. And I might even sell these bears to try to find more ogres. Not quite enough carrots at the moment, so I will do that. And I think I will sell my bat. We'll find better magic damage units in the future anyway. So I will do that. And since I don't have 10 above 30, I will just head on to the end. And we will hopefully find victory. Victory, I am looking for you. Okay, and we didn't have to fight anything this time. You're not always going to fight stuff, but usually you do. Okay, and, oh, we get the Emperor support. Excellent. And this does help us get more HP, so that's pretty decent. It's not as good as the White Synergy. White Synergy is something you always want to go for. It gives you regen, which is always useful. The Black Synergy is also very good with Bladecraft. Ghost Synergy is once again pretty decent. Yeah. We might be able to find some good units under the Forest Synergy, like Forest Queen Saphir, etc., etc. But what we're going to do right now is quit and return to title, Devil. After that, though, I figure I'll show you these shortcuts. You can see the gems you can use, WASD. If you ever want to look at stuff you've unlocked, you can click the field guide, dungeon overview, all that stuff. So yes, there's a lot to like about Vivid Night, and I have enjoyed my time with it. Once again, there was kind of a wall about halfway through the story mode, and then once you unlocked enough stuff, you're like, oh yeah. Which, you know, you do have to have enough unlocks to continue into the story, so you can't do like the Witch's Maze until you've, I think, unlocked 20 different things. But it's not terribly difficult to do. It's just, do you enjoy the game? Do you like collecting things? Do you like auto battlers and having gems and strategizing and trying to figure out kind of the best way to build towards the end and managing your resources? And I think the game does a great job of that. Is it worth $14.99 on Steam versus $10 on iOS? I would say go for the iOS version if you're not certain about it, but like auto battlers. And yeah, overall, I've enjoyed my time with it. I will probably play it more in my free time, just to, you know, go through and collect more stuff. But other than that, yes, this has been Vivid Night. Once again, for parents, it is rated ages 9+. There's not really blood or gore. There are ghosts in it. There are these anime characters. They do say things that might be a little bit rude in Japanese, but not totally a curse as far as I'm aware. I'm, once again, not fluent in Japanese by any means. I know a little bit. But yeah, other than that, anything else? I think that's about it. I hope you, dear viewer, have a great day.